They're toxic. And that's about it.
And with
And
that,
what?
hello and
Good evening,
welcome.
everyone.
This is GHR F3. This is round 7 of the championship. We're here for the Italian Grand Prix at Monza, in Italy of course. And joining me in the commentary box, as always for this one, is James at 40.
Evening, everyone. Hopefully, everyone is doing well tonight. I may just start the stream by saying tonight is the first race where we are operating our zero tolerance policy towards bad driving standards within the league. If anybody is caught to be driving bad, they will be requested for an admin meeting after this with me and the rest of the admins. So, for the sake of it, just drive clean out on track. You don't want to get in trouble with me, and you don't want to be compromising your future or anybody else's in the league. Thank you. That's right from the get-go.
We got 5 comments already, so it'd be interesting to see what everyone's opinion is about
People
that.
are like, oh, you haven't told me about the zero tolerance policy. Yeah, because I've literally bought it in today. That's why we haven't told you. Oh, Toad is deciding to race, which is decent.
Let's get him in. Who else? I'm sure there was someone else. Oh yeah, Toad, that's the one. It's gonna invite. Yeah, there we go. Right. Well, thank you to whoever has subscribed.
Yeah, exactly. People are saying he was Thomas. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Yeah, exactly. People are saying he was Thomas.
The tank engine. Dun, 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 dun.
So who's got a qualifying ban tonight? Toad's got a qualifying ban. And that P'd have got qualifying bans, haven't they?
Yes.
And that P'd have got qualifying bans, haven't they?
That is correct. So, the 2 spaces will be reserved then for Toad and somebody else. That is correct. So, the 2 spaces will be reserved for Toad and somebody else. Just having.
Right, there we go. I've just put in the comment section. He's got a qualifying ban.
Right, Phil McConaughey needs to change car. He's in the Red Bull, that is for SDV Rackler, so I'll just message him now about that.
Thing.
Roofing.
Roofing for the Dutch boys. How about banning dive bombing on turn 1 first lap? Do you know what? We've just been having a conversation about this just before we came live, and there is inevitably going to be a situation where somebody dive bombs it down the inside of turn 1, causes a huge crash, and we have to restart the race. If that's done on purpose, and if I think it is done on purpose, we will restart the race, and the driver in question will be kicked. Just to be aware, we are not going to have another restart after that. One chance for a restart and one chance only. It is really. Oh, and it's Monday night, which means it's bonfire night. Yeah, they're going to light the fire over the back.
What?
They're normally like a fire on a Monday.
Oh, I was gonna say it's not November, is it?
No, no, no. They're burning wood over the back and stuff like that. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh,
Yeah.
strange thing to do. In May, usually in the winter months, you do that anyway. So Toad and yeah, someone else
Keep
will
it
join.
clean.
Keep it clean. YBR, any races? Yes, Saturday, YBR. Remember, your race is on Saturday. 7 PM.
Yeah, my connection. There's Toad. Finally. By the way, yeah, McLaren. So
Perfect.
Berra can go in either the 470 or the McLaren, and then we can go.
Yeah,
Nobody
I
else
think
to
it
do.
was, yeah. I want to see. Oh. Yes. Right, let's see. Anyone else on? Yeah, I just want to make sure there's not a latecomer. Yeah, F3 and F2. Well, was it? Oh no, yeah, that's right. F2 and F3 were alright the majority of the time. That'll be. Oh, there we go. I think everyone's in. Just wanna double and triple and quadruple check everything. Yeah, we're all good. We're all good to start, I think.
He's on a 1 bar. I can confirm he's on a 5 bar for me. That might just be your connection, Toad. Toad's on a 4 bar, so yeah. It's only Dumlios and Scar that are down on connections for me. But we can begin.
Yeah. Yeah, we can start. Weather dynamic. Oh yeah, that's right. Weather's on dynamic. That's good.
Yeah, everything's fine. Good, good, good.
Set the links out.
Oh no, I need to do that.
And here we go for the start of qualifying. And there is a chicane. And there's the building.
Toxic saying, why is he here then? Why is he here? I'm not even F4 drive, I've done a few races win free. Yeah. This is YPR.
Oh, YBR, yeah. Yeah. Just wait for Van Dongen to ready up. Who finished second here, actually, I do remember. In last season's F3 race. He was beaten on that day by Galocki. I think.
Yeah.
Nice and sunny here.
Yeah, is it our Glock back in the day? Ah, the memories. Well, anyways, I may as well go down for some food. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Lapida's retired. Toad needs to retire from the session as well, and he cannot complete an installation lap, just to confirm. Because
I'll keep an eye on
Lapide
him.
has done the right thing. Retiring straight away from the session, so thank you very much to him. And Toad needs to retire. When Toad retires, I'll go down for some food, just to be sure. At least not disobeying the rules.
Toad
He has to retire in qualifying.
Oh, no, that's the Williams.
Like, now would be ideal.
Toad.
Well, if he's not going to retire for 18 minutes, I mean, well, essentially he's not serving his qualifying ban, is he? He doesn't retire. Which means that will progress up to a race ban, and I'm sure he doesn't want that.
Dun dun dun. Get your setup on and retire. Maybe he's actually finding one now off YouTube. Who knows? But you can't be doing that surely at this stage of the game's life cycle. Surely not. Anyway, tyre selections, let's get that up for everyone. Let's get lap data on for everybody. Yes, still hasn't retired yet.
Still hasn't retired, no.
But who's first to start a lap? I think
Somebody.
it is SVD
I heard so
Rackler.
much that I forgot to say.
Oh, he's retired. He's retired.
Oh, Toad has retired, oh. Ah, took time anyways.
Anyway, SVD Rackler here. Exiting the chicane,
Gonna go on
coming down
Bogdano.
through Kirk.
I'm gonna go down
Curve
for the thing anyways.
Oh yes, of course. Thankfully, I've come prepared with a drink of my own. And by the way, it's water. It's not SDV Rackler, it's SVD Rackler. Coming through Lesmo 2. And onto Lesmo 3. And, oh no, it's not Lesmo 3, is there? This is Ascari. Ascari, this is the quad name here. And I'm definitely not looking at a track map right now. There he goes past F1 Spider, heading down into Parabolica, which is not to be confused by Mr. Hermann Tilke's German Grand Prix circuit, corn name, in which he stole the name off of. And that's a 120.5. Now that isn't too bad, but the likes of Blizzard and Montana, of course, in F1 will probably be aiming for a 118 or maybe a sub 1 minute time. Who knows? Oh dear. Right, OJ is currently fastest. He's bettered that time by a tenth of a second. He's gone for a 120.4. On to some other people now. Storm and Toxic are very close to each other. Not too close though. Don't want to get too close to each other, of course. But enough to pick up a very, very weak slipstream. Storm just starting his lap, and so to his Toxic, so we'll monitor how those guys get on. Thomas, of course, new to F3. He was in F4 and finished second, only a couple of seconds off Puibo, who actually was supposed to be promoted, but he can't make Mondays for some bizarre reason, which I've just remembered isn't so bizarre. But anyway, coming through Parabolica, the real Parabolica this is, and he was a bit touchy going through Ascari, made a bit of an error there, and he goes into 9th, 2.5 seconds off the pace. And that also goes to show that Scar has also made a bit of a mistake of that one. But anyway, let's watch the two Mercedes now. Storm coming through Ascari, taking a bit too much of that curb, but you want to be doing that, but you also don't want to be doing that, because you can also have a big, huge, monumental accident, as I have unfortunately experienced, thankfully in the practice race. Storm coming across the line any second now, and this is going to be 21 point something, 1.5 seconds off of pole position there, and Toxic goes just a tenth quicker than his teammate, so very close between those guys. If they put on the super soft tyres, which I think they will do towards the end of the session, they should be about a second quicker, so they go 5th, 6th. Van Dongen is not improving on this lap, so we'll just ignore him for now. Bjorn Voss is on a lap though, and he's coming through, just exiting Ascari there, not taking too much of the escape road there. Braking somewhere. To be honest with you, I just use the racing line, so I don't really pay attention to the marker boards. But I have been known to demolish them on GT Sport. But he goes third! Excellent lap time there, and look how close it is between the top three there, covered by less than 1/10 of a second, less than 70 thousandths. It's gonna be that specific. Uh-oh. Bit of a glitch there with my L2 button. Better tell Lee Mather to fix that for me. Although he probably doesn't really care right now because he wants all the money for his new game on F1 2019. F1 Spider is not improving, so let's ignore him for now. Stinner winner. Is he gonna win another Grand Prix? Oh no. Oh no. Who is 7th, by the way? Oh dear, that joke is gonna be overused again and again. Oh, there's someone off there. That's Scar. No, it isn't Scar. I do apologise, Scar. That is somebody else. In the Williams, that is I'm trying to work this out now. Oh, it's Phil McConaughey. And wow. Who's gone? Oh, it was Stinner Winner who's gone 4th. I was looking at the wrong person there. Stinner Winner's gone 4th. So it's now the top 4 who are covered by just less than a 10th. Unbelievable stuff. Great competitiveness there between those guys. And SVD Rackler in 5th. And well, the other guys as well, very close. Pelly, Berra, and oh no, who is probably thinking, oh no, I'm in 8th. But he can still improve his time. Richie goes 8th and splits Berra and Arno to go in 8th, and it really is Arno for Arno. Because he needs to try and improve here on his time. Stinner Winner. Well, he's going to come into the pits there. SVD Rackler is picking up a very nice slipstream from Richie. Not to be confused with Richie Rich from that film that sometimes appears on Channel 4. Now how good is this for SVD Rackler? Oh, a bit squiggly on the exits, and that is probably what's going to cost him here. But you know what, I've been really impressed with him. Although he did crash, of course, in the last race, that was because of Matey Boy having a bit of a strange moment. But yeah, we've all... Oh, Arno! What a lap! A 119.8 from Arno, and everyone else is saying, oh no! Because Arno has come fastest. Oh no. SVD Rackler goes P2. 5/10 slower than Arno. And he'll be also saying Arno to himself. Because he needs to improve, but I think I'll be pretty happy with that. P2's not too bad. Especially around here, because you can get Arno, if it were to stay like this of course until the end, you can get him into turn 1. If not, then also you have the second chicane to try and do a bit of a Kimi Raikkonen or Lewis Hamilton, go around the outside. We have seen that quite a few times before, someone just getting out the way there, and that is a Haas. As we approach nearly 100 comments, and I think at this stage in the session, my prediction, I think Toad's going to get pole position and Datpeed's going to get second. So everyone else will get disqualified for fuel irregularity. or their front wings are 0.2 millimeters too wide. And Phil McConaughey getting out the way there, good stuff there. Oh no. There's Mrs. Junior. She's brilliant stuff. Oh, Jake just starting his lap, I think. Who else? Who's actually on the lap? Oh, Toxic was. Or maybe he wasn't, I'm not too sure. Matey boy. It's looking pretty good here.
Hello.
On the super soft tyres. This will improve his time, will it? Yeah. Oh my goodness me. Go second. He was 16th and he's just jumped up to second. What a lap that was.
Two things, by the way.
It's improving massively.
I've been watching Number with Phil McConaughey. Do you know when you caught that he spun? The Williams that had spun. It was actually quite a dangerous rejoin from my perspective.
Oh dear.
So I had a look at him. I had a look on both of them. And then the second thing, he's also improved to a 20.6 from a 21.5. So he's improved by about 9/10 there. Phil McConaughey. I've been eating, by the way, if you're wondering why I've not been on the stream. Arno 19.8, Matey Boy second, who's run out of fuel, and Van Dungen in third at the minute. Not improving. Anybody else improving? Oh, Jake. Looks like he might be improving. On the run down towards Parabolica.
Right, there's someone ahead of him, but it shouldn't affect him too much. In fact, it might give him a slight slipstream. Oh no, he's pulling.
Toxic's just gone second. Toxic's just gone second. Oh, Jake across the line goes second. 20.1. Only 500 to it there between Ojek and Toxic. So, in a matter of about 5 seconds, Toxic goes up to second with a 20.182. Bettered though by Ojek with a 20.130 with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. It's Arno, Ojek, Toxic, your current top 3. Bjorn Boss though is going to go miles quicker than everyone else. Yep, 19.8. Goes quicker by 700. Very nice lap by Bjorn Boss. And I do believe I have not muted my...
Oh. Whoops.
Predictable. Berra's gone third. Berra's gone third. To anybody saying I might have run away with it here in F3, you've got another thing coming, because a 19.9 there. More than a tenth and a half of Bjorn Boss. That's a very competitive lap time by Berra, who has been struggling in F1 of course, so the drop down to F3 so far really suiting him.
Yep, Dimlios also on the lap. Not sure if it's competitive or not. We'll find as he comes through sector 2.
Did you say?
Yeah.
Well, what with him now?
25.9 through sector 2.
Yeah, I don't think that's a 25.9 through sector 2. Might have invalidated there. Ooh, very wide. It's looking good at the minute.
Around Parabolica.
Someone else looking to improve. Who's just improved up the field there? Storm 5th, 20.1. Dumnios, 20.1, invalidated as I said. I think it was the same lap time as Toxic there actually.
Right, F1 Spider.
F1 Spider 4/10 up. 4.5 tenths up in the middle sector. And towards Parabolica now. ERS though, has only got about 1% left. And that's run out. He's going to go ahead of Scar, I think, here, maybe. Oh, he doesn't improve his position there. 21.9. So, just over 2 seconds separating the whole field, actually, at the minute.
Oh, Jake cutting the corner.
Who was that losing it? Thomas was losing it there on his out lap. We've got Fitchy right behind him, actually. So, still a winner, down in 11th. What? What?
Yeah, look how close it is, though.
Very close. Really, really close. Really, really close. 20.5 for still a winner. Pelly as well, 20.4. He's hopefully going to be improving on that. Again, apologies about my level of burping that might occur. Storm has run out of fuel, by the way. So was old Jake. Both of them are not going to be improving. Arno has just started a lap. Dunlios has gone 13th, improves 20.5 in the Sauber. And McConaughey running onto the grass, just going through Cover Grande. Now he's going through Cover Grande, I should say. On the exit of turn 1 and 2, he just caught the grass slightly. And he's had the same lap time as Pelly, actually. Didn't notice he improved there. So 20.4 left for Phil McConaughey. Yeah, exact same time. Van Dongen's on a lap, coming through a Scari.
Yeah, that's Pelly behind him, also on the lap.
I think this is looking good, actually, from Van Dongen. Van Dongen ran the final corner. Pelly behind him, of course. So Van Dongen's going to come across the line, looking to improve on a 20.3, doesn't. Pelly jumps up to third. 19.9 there by Pelly, going 9 thousandths quicker than Berra at this stage. And SVD Rackler's 2 tenths up in the middle sector. Arnold does not improve. Arnold does not improve. Got one more lap in it. Toxic not improving. Richie's retired. Phil McConaughey on the run to the line. Bit of a frame drop there, actually, I've just experienced. Dumlios is up at a Scari. Scar.
Stinner winner
He's
goes
just going to
5th.
get a lap in. Stinner winner goes 5th. Nice lap, but I would have expected him to be top 2, top 3 here.
Yeah, but it's just so
Go around the
close.
final corner, just preparing.
One slight mistake and that's it. You're down 3 or 4 positions.
Oh yeah.
And
Stinner winner retires. Arno. No, I thought I was seeing double there. I thought I was seeing Bjorn Voss going 6 tenths quicker in the first sector, but it's just because he's gone onto a lap. That is why. Very, very nice actually on this lap so far. Arno's improving, 600ths. Running down towards parabolic. He's got more fuel, which normally means he's got a less than a litre left.
Van Duncan goes 5th.
Van Duncan's gone 5th. Arno, is he going to top Bjorn Voss? He will! Oh no! Oh, he just fell short! 200ths! 200ths off on his personal best there, actually. So no improvement. Bjorn Voss then is a one to watch. Phil McConaughey though around the final corner. Phil around the final corner, not improving. And Scar as well. Bjorn Voss though, is he going to improve on his 19.8? Bjorn Voss 19.6 I think this is going to be. Bjorn Voss 19.5! Goes top of the pile here in Italy. And Bjorn Voss, I don't think anybody is going to beat that unless Berra has something to say about it. Berra is coming across the line, on the run, goes second. Just nicks Arnold for second on the front row of the grid. So, very nice lap there. SVD Rackler not improving. And only Matey Boy to retire. Bjorn Voss, Berra, Arnold, your top 3. Bjorn Voss, top of the pile by 0.3 of a second from Berra. And Arnold in third. With Pelly filling out the second row of the grid. Van Dongen still a winner. OJ, Storm, SVD Rackler and Toxic, your top 10. So I've just seen Bjorn Voss's AI crash into the back of Arnold's AI there. Really not great stuff at all. Let me just have a look at the thingy. Why are all these F2 drivers coming to F3? Because they're bad in F2. They're bad in F2 and the thingy. Why is my account banned from the comment section? I don't know. I will investigate that after the race because we haven't got time to have a look through individual cases of comments banning. But Bjorn Voss on top, with Berra in second, Arno in third, Pelly in fourth, with Van Dongen in fifth, in that top 5. A Dutch. 5 out of the top 6 drivers are Dutch.
Then
Still a
comes the
winner in
Brits.
6th. Oh, Jake, Storm, SVD Rackler, Toxic top 10. Matey Boy, Scar, Phil McConaughey, Dumlios, Richie, Thomas, F1 Spider. That Pete just left the session there, which is not great. That caused some issues. Toad in behind as well. So
That's
that
probably-
Pete leaving
yeah.
the session, I hope that was connection based and not a ploy to say, oh, he served his qualifying ban. If we can get an invite out to him, that'll be much appreciated. But his car and his name is not there.
It's too late. That's the
His
worst
car and
time
his
to
name,
leave.
he will not be able to compete. He will not be able to compete.
Oh no.
Oh no, indeed. But having a look at the comments section, my connection failed, says Dapede. Which I hope is not what is going to be happening to anyone else in this lobby and not a repeat of what we had in F4.
Oh.
I really hope not.
Oh dear, right.
I'm
It's
just...
just loads. Oh, right, okay. Alright, just waiting for a couple of people. And when we load up, see what tyres people have gone for. So everyone's on the supers except for Matey Boy, who's on the softs, and Richie and Toad, who are on the mediums. But for my prediction, I am going to go for Stinner winner first, Arno second, and for third, I will go for Bjorn Voss. So a bit of a mix there of guys who are in the top 6. But yeah, it's just so close to the top. It's very difficult to predict, and I think any one of those guys could win this race, or anyone really inside the top 10 could win this
just
race.
like that, I'm back.
So that's my predictions.
My prediction, Pelly for the win. I think Pelly has got pace around here.
Ooh.
Bjorn Voss second, Stinner winner third. I think it's going to be a Dutch 1, 2, 3, but I think Pelly, he's well placed in there in fourth. He's got Van Dongen behind him, who's a bit known to be a bit aggressive going into turn 1 especially. Dapede, by the way, just joining back. He can't race, I've checked, and his car's not there on the grid. As you were alluding to, Richie Toad on the mediums could be quite an interesting look out for those two in this race. Somebody to watch out for, I think, through this race. If he gets the look, Toxic, I think is definitely a one to watch for the LK Racing team, who I'm not going to give thingy to, but go and check out One Mic, One Wheel out on Spotify with those guys. Super Cooler's podcast, doing a gender stereotype on with Jess Gaines about women in esports and stuff like that. Really interesting look. So if you want to have some post-race action, you can have a look at that. And of course support LK Racing esports team. I've not been paid to do that either. But Thomas, F1 Sparta, Toad and Richie coming onto the grid slot. Dapede's grid slot is missing. Hopefully there's no connection issues, but 5 red lights are about to go out here any second now. EOS changing, revving engines on, lights out, in, now! And Bjorn Voss gets a bit of a wheel spin off the stop. Berra's got a much better start. Arnold's getting a little bit wheeled happy off the stop, but it's Berra on the run down towards turn 1. It looks like Bjorn Voss is going down a couple of positions. Oh, somebody, there's a little bit of contact there in the background. Constantina going into turn 1. Somebody has cut the chicane, I think. Quite a lot of damage. Quite a lot of damage there through the mid-pack. But Berra has got the run on Bjorn Voss, Pelly in second and third. Dapede, by the way, has joined and has left again.
Oh, then.
Oh no! And Stinner winner. Stinner winner trying to go down the inside of the chicane there.
The contact,
The second chicane. Yeah, a little bit of contact. Oh no, keeping the position for now. Storm getting past old Jake. Toxic has not made any positions up from his early grid stop. Richie's lost 3 positions from the start. Further down the order, there'd be quite a few, I think, coming in for thingies. And F1 Sparta, by the way, is getting 5 positions from this start. But out in front, Berra leading the way. He's got a bit of a Dutch train behind him because Bjorn Voss and Pelly, my top 3, are pretty much in the top 3, but in the wrong positions.
Yeah, there's a long way to go in this race.
Oh no, Stinner Winner's my 3rd, isn't he? So he's in 5th at the minute. It's not looking too bad. Pelly's got a run on Bjorn Voss though, running down the straight. It's going to be purely slipstream based. Berra setting the fastest lap, of course, but at the end of lap 1, it's Berra who leads, Bjorn Voss 2nd, Pelly in 3rd. Pelly looking for a move down the inside here with Bjorn Voss potentially, and in fact Bjorn Voss goes down the outside of Berra into turn 1 and 2, cutting the corner. There's been a contact. I don't think Bjorn Voss was in the right position to actually try and get that move done.
Look how
It's now
tight
caused
it
a bit
is.
of a Constantine run behind because Pelly, Arnold, Stenner, Winner, all over the back of them. They've got to be careful through here.
Oh,
I
no.
knew that was going to happen.
Oh no!
Happen. Arno involved again. SVD Rackler has just dived up the inside of Pelly. The driving standards again. But beyond the lead. Beyond Boss has picked
someone
up
else
the
is
lead
off.
through the second chicane.
Who was that off in the
Beyond
background?
It's picked up some. He pulls. Oh, and lag. There's a lot.
Yeah, you're
There's a
lagging
lot
quite a lot.
of lag. I will be from it now.
Your
I'm
voice is
lagging quite a lot, did you say?
Yes.
Oh, right. Right, how about now?
Yes, alright, but the quality's dropped. I can. Oh, he's left. Oh dear. Anyway, hopefully he rejoins. I'll be party host of Stormwell, so that might help things here. Thomas getting past Jake into Parabolica. That is not an overtaking place, but apparently so. As oh my goodness me. I think that was Zumlios trying to be a bit too greedy with the slipstream there. Arno picks up a 5-second stop-go penalty as oh, he leaves the session. So it's all up to me for commentary at the moment. Bjorn Voss is leading by just over a second now. What a lead he's got. But still the winner is closing in. So too is Baron. But yeah, it seems to have all calmed down after that dramatic lap 2. And lap 1, of course. Storm in a great position. SVD Rackler and F1 Spider side by side, but it is Mr. Rackler who's got the advantage heading into Parabolica. Yellow flags into turn 1. Zumlios trying to have a go there. But those yellow flags have cleared now, so not quite sure what that was about, but still a winner anyway. He's 5/10 behind, and I think he'll be in the slipstream. And he'll make a move. Still a winner. Look at that. Fastest lap of the race. Zumlios. Oh dear. Someone went for a spin. That's Mr. McConaughey. Unfortunately for him, he's down into last. And Storm and Van Dongen going side by side. Storm gets up into 4th. I'm not quite sure. That's you can join back into the party, so I might have to set up a new one. Which I shall do now. Oh, he's created his own. Right, let's just join this one. Maybe there's something to do with the party, who knows, but anyway, hopefully that loads up and we're back into the action. As Mr. McConaughey has retired on my screen there. Oh, he's left the session. Oh, he's crashed at a sky. And someone else going a ride, Mr. Rackler. He's just lost about 10 positions there, he's down into 11th.
Oh, there we go.
And someone's getting swamped, that's Scar getting swamped there. Zumlios round the outside, Thomas on the inside line. And Scar will pick up major slipstreaming benefits here. So too will Mr. Rackler, but he's not going to do that anymore because he's into the pits. Both Rebels in at the same time. Bit of a disaster
There's a
for
lot
them.
of lag still on my end, by the way.
Alright, 3 wide into turn 1. And well done, Scar. What a move that was.
Oh,
Excellent
makes a boy
stuff.
around the outside of F1 Spider through Cover Grande. Hopefully the Caction's fine, makes a boy down on the inside line of F1 Spider. Oh, he hung the outside! Oh! He hung around the outside, the Irishman. Oh my god, what a move that is! That is sensational stuff to keep car control much later on the brakes there, F1 Spider. What car control going into the second chicane? How on earth he made that corner is beyond me, and how on earth he has made that position stick is also beyond me. Absolutely unreal move.
Well, we were thinking of putting him into
Side by
F4.
side, Dominios trying to go up the inside of Scar. Ooh, not quite. He'll get the one up to Parabolica though. He will, he's pretty much side by side, 3/4. Just on the quarters of the car. Star 1 bar in, by the way. I hope my connection has improved considerably. Dominios down the inside of Parabolic.
Oh
It's just
my.
a little bit aggressive, but I think he's got that move done actually. He has. He's got the inside line. But Scar now will have the traction
still a
up the
winner.
corner and we'll get him back.
Race
Beyond
lead battle.
Boss
They're side
and
by
still
side.
a winner battle. And Beyond Boss has got him around the outside. Beyond Boss has got him around the
It's not
outside.
over yet. Still
Keeping
a
on
winner in
for
the
the lead.
slipstream. Tuck into the
Check for Barrow
slipstream.
though in third.
He's
What
going to go around
happened
the
to Pelly,
outside.
by the way? What on earth
Uh,
happened to Pelly?
He was involved in that crash. On lap 2,
Oh,
I think.
I think I
Maple gets the
disconnected
move.
them, so...
Or has he? No, yes, he has.
F1 sparks. John Boston winner. And down Dominios are getting quite close to Scar actually. Oh, and now Thomas. Out for an inside move down at the second lap. Not quite though. Right. Thomas again closing in. Very quick driver. He just doesn't seem to put it to good effect though. In these sorts of races. He's up to 9th. Dominios has got a much better run on Scar, by the way. Just in front of him. Running down the straight, slipstream in effect. Dominios going to hang it around the outside of Parabolica. Beautiful helicopter shot on my end. And Dominios all the way around the outside. He's not going to move it though. Not going to commit the move. Oh, has he? Has he? Around the outside. Dominios has got the car ahead around the outside. Traction. Alex premium there, but Scar's got the inside line. He'll get DRS as well. Dominios is going to be quite swamped here, I think. Thomas is now closing in as well on the run down towards turn 1. F1 Spider has suddenly came back for these guys as well. And there's a bit of damage. Scar has got a bit of damage there. Front wing. I think it's front left side end plate. And he's being forced into the gravel there by himself as well. And Dominios is around the outside into curve one there. Thomas trying to go 3 wide through curve one. Now that's never going to work. That's never going to work. Or is it? Or is it? Or is it? No, it's not, and good sportsmanship between all 3 drivers. There could have been a lot of contact there, but good sportsmanship. And Toad is getting around the outside of the first place one. Thomas trying to go on the outside, not quite. But red pack racing though going on here.
All race leaders got a penalty.
He has, and still the winner's only 4 tenths off actually there as well. But Dominios on the back of Scar, no DRS in operation, and Dominios down the inside of Scar. I should say Scar was a sitting duck there, that's what I should have said. But Dominios got moved done with DRS in operation. And now Toad is on the inside of Thomas. And has got him. Running down the straight, Thomas will have to back off this. Oh, and there's front wing damage. Scar with his front wing damage has just cut a bit of front wing off Toad there. Both going in the pits, I think. Oh no, Scar's going in. Toad wants to continue. I think he will want to go as much into the race as possible. But still a winner.
He's really close
it's
to
right
him,
in the back of Young Boss. Look at him. Look at the run through Curva Grande. Going around the outside line now. Surely not. And Beyond Boss lets him through. Yeah, Beyond Boss. Friends on track. Friends off track. Look at Berra though. Look at Berra.
Yeah.
This is starting to get going. Berra right in the back. Just sliding out, but he's doing a much better performance compared to what we normally see in F1. Which is good to see. Scott is just coming out of the pits behind old Jake. Van Dongen's just gone past old Jake as well, further down the order. Battle for the lead though. Still a winner now leading by 3 tenths of a second. Feels like he's the quicker driver out on track with the swap around. Beyond Boss is second, and Berra currently in 3rd place. I'm just going to briefly have a look at what IGP Manager is doing and see if I'm winning with my strategy. Let's find out. My reaction to my 1 and 2 on stream, hopefully, in IGP Manager when it loads. Still a winner leading. 1.5 tenths, running down. Dominios trying to go for the inside move there on F1 Spider, not quite. Gonna make that happen. And Storm and Matey Boy are into the bets. Interesting that Matey Boy's into the bets on softs. Fox obviously feeling like he's gone up a little bit too soon compared to the thingy ahead. And you're back. I didn't even hear your mic plug in there. Goodness me. Bit of a shock. Yellow flag, sector
no.
3, Arnold's round.
Oh no.
Oh no. I know Jacob Michel van Dongen actually. There's quite a lot going on because Dumlios.
Oh,
going
three
past
wide.
F1 Spider down into the second chicane. Oh, and F1 Spider has overcooked it. And Thomas was there as well. Did he get a tap on Thomas in the background? Did he tap the back of him? I didn't see that. I was running on board with TV pod at the time, but I didn't see that. And I can stay.
Thomas has lost that place. Dipped 2 wheels onto the gravel. There's a lot of position changes. Amazingly,
No. But yeah, my in the race standings from tonight.
So the winners in.
I can announce from tonight's race that Head Racing has finished first and second once again in IGP Manager. Bjorn Voss and Sinner winner are in. Has he been held in the pits? Oh, I thought he was held in the pits there. Oh, that could have ended badly. Yep, so Head Racing wins. Ball Boy, he finished 9th and 10th.
Yes.
But my driver won by 3.5 seconds to my other driver. And then the gap was about a minute to the rest. Domlios, F1 Spider here for second.
Ooh.
I have a feeling like he can get at least another lap out of those supers, by the way. 17 laps on mediums, I think, will be perfect for him. Yeah. Oh, Domlios around the outside of the contact into the chicane. Nope, F1 Spider keeps it. A bit of wheel banging going into the chicane, but nothing too major. And Toad now on the back as well. Toad keeping the clean out of all of this. He's one of the big gainers out of tonight's race so far. Obviously, he's gained, what, 15 places from 19th?
Yeah.
Not too bad. Here comes Dumlios though. I'm going to take this from Toad's point of view. Toad with the closing speed. Dumlios hanging around the outside of a Scary. F1 Spider just leaning himself into Dumlios. They're going to be close to contact here. And Toad is going to get the run on Dumlios and he gets past. Perfect judgment. And is he going to get 2 for 1? Of course he is, because he's going down the inside now. Parabolica Berra is in from the lead, by the way. And Toad holds contact.
Oh, no.
Slight movement, and Domnios is round as well. Both of them are spun. Toro Rosso and Sauber. I think Domnios was at the wrong place at the wrong time there. He's been caught by F1 Spider. Toad, just for my liking, I know the corner goes out a little bit. He was just moving across his line slightly, and that's where the contact was made, I think, for F1 Spider. So, such a shame. Still a winner, by the way. He's came out in second behind Toad, and Bjorn Voss is stuck behind Richie. And in fact, Bjorn Voss is now going around the outside of Richie at Curva Grande, and that just looks very easy, and he's already passed. Pretty much. Yes, he is. Now he is. And Bjorn Voss has passed, and he's up to third. Ooh, Berra locking up. Did you see that going into the corner? Yeah. My God, Berra locking up with his ABS. His lack of ABS, I should say. It's running no assist, of course. But Toad leading. I'm still a winner. This is the opportunity to take a bit of a break and have a look at the comment section. There's not really much going on, apart from old Jake, Matey Boy, perhaps getting quite close. Let me have a look at what is going on. Passive the race. Who is NSX Berra? It is Berra from F1. From F1. Still a winner right on the back of Toad into Parabolica. Toad with that front wing damage, remember? Oh, I think he might pit this. Oh no, he's not. He's going to continue. Thought he might have just been letting him through and going into the pit there. But look at that. Still winner, pulling away in a straight line. Job done. Bjorn Voss 2.2. Bjorn Voss is about, what, 2.5 seconds behind him at this stage? Yellow flag sector 3, Scar at a Scary, which is quite a bit of a pun there, right hand side there. Somebody with Dumnios.
Oh,
Yellow flag in sector 1. Richie's gone round.
Sorry.
Richie's got the corner. Richie must have got the corner there.
There goes Pelly.
Yeah, Richie must have locked up going into the corner. He's taking out the polystyrene boards on the inside of the corner there. Which was quite strange.
Oh!
And Richie again.
Yeah, his tyres
Richie
must
boy
be...
just old Jake. Oh, Jake actually has just got Matey Boy back. Down into the first last mo, inside line, nice. Oh, Jake and Matey Boy. I'm actually surprised at how many drivers are actually still going around this track.
Yeah.
16 still standing. Better than F4. Here comes Van Dongen, by the way, on Matey Boy. Running down the straight. Matey Boy just looks like he's got the quickest speed, maybe a mile an hour or two. Running down into Ascari, and Michel Van Dongen just wetting off. And he is on mediums, by the way, not softs, that he is being shown on my screen. SVD Rackler has just got F1 Spider down the straight and Ascari. And Bjorn Voss is attacking Toad into... Oh, job done. Job done.
Easy.
Almost as if he wasn't there. Bjorn Voss has passed and he's up to Toad, but he did get held up on that lap, and it's 3.7 seconds the gap. That gap has extended quite a lot from 2.5 seconds at the beginning of the last lap.
Oh, surely not. Is he going to go for it?
I think...
Oh. Van Dongen has such a closing speed on him there.
F1 Spada and Arno going side by side. I think Arno's just got past there. Yep, F1 Spada not trying anything. SVD Rackler going slow. Slow in trying to keep the tyres, I think. Is what I'm on about there. Just looks very slow compared to Arno. Arno's on two lap all the tyres. And SVD Rackler just looks like he could be getting... He might be wanting to go lap 18, anywhere between lap 16 and 18 would be perfect for 11 laps on the softs again.
Matey Boy, he's made a bit of a mistake
Matey Boy
there.
cut in the corner. Yeah, Matey Boy cut in the corner. 4 seconds, by the way, the gap. Still a winner pulling away, and that might be because he's actually on softs and Bjorn Voss is on mediums, which I've just clicked on there, and that might be why he's losing the time. Oh, Berra has gone past Toad down the straight. Toad really needing to pit, I think. He doesn't want to be losing out on too many positions come the end of this race.
Yeah, Matey Boy on the back of Jake once again.
Apparently, Pelly hit Arno earlier on.
Oh,
Pelly hit Arno earlier on. Matey Boy trying to launch it down the inside. Was all Jake hanging it around the outside there? I think he was. Keeps the position. But Matey Boy's got the run. Matey Boy getting the run now. Brit on Brit. With the Dutchman Van Dongen just behind in the final point scoring position at the minute. But now Matey Boy trying to hang around the outside of old Jake. But positioning of the car there. Very nice position of the car by old Jake. And keeps Matey Boy up there for at least another couple of corners. And they're down for a Scory. Oh, and Matey Boy has gone off. Matey Boy, has he got a puncture? No, he hasn't got a puncture. That's just a pure loss of control, I think, for Matey Boy. That's a bit of a weird one. I've never seen that before. Going through. Didn't get caught in the grass or anything, did he? I think he just lost complete steering of the car. Quite a weird one. I can confirm that he doesn't have any puncture, so... And it's not the tyres there as well, unless he's used the mediums in qualifying and he's on an old set. Which could potentially be a lead. Arnold right on the back of SVD Rackler just in behind. Everything has just spread itself out nicely for there to be no contact out on track, which is good. That's what we like to see. Oh, Jake, by the way, is into the pits. Not going any further on those, and I think Pelly and Toxic will probably be in soon as well, as is Arno, who's pitting. Arno comes in the pits, so that battle is now being ruined. Anyways, still a winner, 5.1 seconds. Looking quite nice at the minute. Still a winner. Still a winner. Beyond, yeah, still a winner, not Beyond Boss.
Yeah.
I was thinking he was in the lead there. Oh, is Arnold stuck in the pits?
I thought he was.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Either way. It was dumbly also was a double stack, I think. Double stack and replacing front wing, I think, there for Arno. Still a winner. Yeah, still a winner leading the way, 5.3 seconds. I'm just having a look. Berra is losing no is learning no assists. He's doing very well at the minute. He is doing very well. And I think, naturally, who moved him down to F3, by the way? I'll take all the credit, thank you very much.
It was you, yes.
Yeah, I think natural progression is needed. And Berra, he's only 1.2 seconds off Bjorn Voss. He's running up there with the two top guys in F3. As there's a yellow flag in Sector 3. And it looked as if it was SVD Rackler who might have made a mistake at a Scary. Maybe the tyres are starting to go there. It's Richie going down the inside of the Irishman. Got him. Richie goes down the inside of his fellow Irishman, but he's run out wide, completely overshot the corner. I think he's got damage actually. F1 Spider. I think these two, obviously, I think they're good friends actually, these two, so bit of lenience being given, I think, between these two. Want to provide us with at least some sort of battle out on track. There's Richie. Oh, F1 Spider nearly overcooking it into the back of him there. But Richie hangs on. Or at least another lap, it seems, because he's pulled away from F1 Spider by another 2/10 out of turn 1. SVD Rackler, by the way. Going to be tight between him and Arno. I think he's just going to sneak out ahead. He is. He's going to be about 2 seconds ahead coming out of the pits. Going into turn 1 and 2. 5.7 seconds. Nothing's really happening.
Yeah, Jake.
Well, Jake with 3 seconds on, apparently.
Got it. 10 or so laps to go.
Yeah, well, Jake. Yeah, 3 second time penalty there. Not looking too bad at the minute. Pelly is in, by the way, from 6th. He's going to be out ahead of Richie, I think. If the timing's right in my head. Oh, and there's no pit crew there on my screen.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just strange. That's just strange. It's one of those things. Matey Boy coming past him, by the way. Yep, so he's going to be out just behind Matey Boy by about 3-4 seconds here. And Richie's just coming down the straight, so nice gap there for Pelly to play with from behind. Storm is catching Toad. Toad, of course, still yet to pit. Which is interesting. He's making those tyres go quite long into this race. Almost, I think, he's going too long into this race. Maybe he wants a super soft one at the end. That's what I think he's going to be doing. Asheen, are we missing you this race? Possibly. And Kyle coming in and saying hello. Of course, I need to speak to Kyle sometime this week. Here comes Storm, by the way. He should get the run on Toad here. I think he might just back off. Toad weaving down the straight.
Oh dear.
Not sure if he's trying to get heat into those tyres or trying to put Storm off. One of the two. Camber the corner. Storm much quicker through. And I think Toad is going to back off and come in with it. He is. Toad is into the pits. Slows down nicely. Storm now up to 4. Got a free track ahead of him. And he's got 5 seconds to Berra. But no impression being made, actually, Berra to Bjorn Voss. 1.2 seconds. That's stayed very consistent the last 3 or 4 laps or so. Very consistent indeed. Arno, by the way, is beginning to catch SVD Rackler. This is for the wooden spoon at the minute. Out on track. 15th and 16th. But still, it's a battle. That's what we like to cover here in GHR. Level of driving, I've got to say, quite different. We haven't had much going on out on track, which is quite strange. But level of driving, apart from odd lap 1, lap 2 instance, probably may come across and say that driving standards have improved. Not significantly, but they have improved this week. Have improved. Which is good. Baby steps for next season. 5 weeks left, and I will be able to give you a bit of an update on what we're doing at the end of this stream. Including a brand new thing. Do I announce it? Yeah, I'll announce it at the end of the stream. It's about what we're going to be doing. So, not for the whole of F1 2019, but still. That's not much going on. Berra catching Bjorn Boss.
That's interesting.
Which is interesting.
Still not catching Stinner winner despite his 9-lap-old soft tyres. Well, not enough really to win the race at this stage.
6.1 seconds or so that at the beginning of this lap. That gap has closed down. Stinner, I think Matthias has just alluded to it. It's possible for Stinner to get to the end of the race. He just needs to have good tyre preservation. Obviously, I think the softs run off about 2-3% more per lap around here than the tyres. Then, say for example, the mediums, as F1 Spider takes a bit of a sausage curb approach at turn 1. Goodness me, I was coming on board with Toxic there because he's right on the back of old Jake. Toxic around the outside of old Jake into the second chicane. He just recently came out the pits and he's going to get a move done down the inside. It's Toxic down the inside, 3-second time penalty, but who cares about that? Toxic has got it done. Down the inside. I think he was going to get the move done without a 3-second time penalty anyways. But Berra on the back of Bjorn Voss running down the straight and he's side by side. He's gone past him. Berra gone past, waltzing past him. As if he wasn't even there. Berra has gone up to second. He's the one to watch, but he's outbroke himself in the turn 1. Oh, and he nearly loses control of the car. Really good recovery from Berra. I thought there was going to be contact there between those two. That could have ended in tragedy, but Berra has now got Bjorn Voss to deal with. Berra on a lap fresher tyres, just getting now edge away from Bjorn Voss. Really good car control there. He's learning no assist, and he's certainly, definitely now at the skill level where we can say this is his level of racing for the season. Pelly, by the way, has just got Matey Boy. Nearly overshot the corner, but he's got Matey Boy for 7. And Toad on Richie around the outside. Nice move. Really good move there. Didn't think Richie wanted to put up a fight with him being on supers, but going through cover, going to Pelly. Matey Boy again. Running through. Matey Boy getting quite close to the back end of Pelly. 3-second time penalty being picked up for cutting the chicane slightly. But I was just beginning to heat up. Pelly, I think, should begin to pull away now from Matey Boy if he wants to get to the end of this race. Going through the second Les Mill there. I'd watch out for Bjorn Voss, you know. He's not... Is he coming in? Oh, I thought he was coming in the pits. He's just made another little mistake there. He's losing time now to Berra. Running down the straight. My co-commentator gets excited by something in the background there. But still a winner, 5.5 seconds. There he is, there's the Ferrari in front. Going strongly. Well, Jake picks up another 3-second time penalty. Berra in second, Bjorn Voss in third. No change to the orders at this moment in time. It's still a winner. Leading the way. As Dumlios, F1 Spider takes a bit of an excursion at the Scary. Not sure if they were going side by side through there. Came on board with that quite late, but Dumlios and F1 Spider looking very late. Want to know where his limits are. Toxic sets the fastest lap of the race. That'll be an extra point gain for him at this stage in this race. But still a winner leading, 5.8 seconds. Berra, Bjorn Voss, second and third at the minute. Again, not much going on out on track. But Bjorn Voss, try and focus on this battle for second if we can. Berra and Bjorn Voss, 0.3 of a second, 0.4 of a second just coming out of Ascari. Running down now into Parabolica. These two are starting to get a little bit closer to Stinner Winner, who I may add has got both of their cards pretty much held to their chest at the minute, because Stinner Winner has got 60% of ERS, 40% for Bjorn Voss, and 16% for Berra running down the straight. Bjorn Voss, Bjorn Voss, Bjorn Voss, Bjorn Voss, down the inside, at the second chicane, at the first chicane, got him! Berra didn't want to put up a fight there. I think he broke himself actually and nearly didn't make the corner. Might just got a little bit scared there from Bjorn Voss coming down his inside, but I think he was entitled to make that move, and it was a good move, job done. Storm, by the way, has just came in pits. He's going to go for fastest lap. Going to come out behind Toad, is he? Yeah.
Just behind, yeah.
Yeah, about a second off. I think he's got room to play with there. And Toad's tyres will obviously go off before the end. Richie's in as well. I think these guys are now opting for the save a point strategy for the fastest lap. I think that's certainly what's going to be going on here at this stage in the race. But still, tight battle for second going on. Check through the penalties actually. While we have a Dutch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I may add. Stinner Winner. Bjorn Voss has got a penalty, so Stinner Winner is fine. Berra has got 2 warnings. Van Dongen has got a penalty. Thomas has got a warning. Penalty, sorry. Pelly a penalty. I'm going to cut off the race director through the top 5, because here comes Berra once again. Got him. It seems. Yeah, Bjorn Voss not putting up a fight, but Berra, with the no assist, just struggling to get on the brakes. I think obviously he just needs to learn his trade a little bit more in comparison. But Berra, Bjorn Voss, second and third at this stage. Looking good, 0.3 per second, and Toad has suddenly caught on the back of Matey Boy running down the straight. This is job done already. Job done. He's gone miles past him. Matey Boy has got him, and he's up to 8th place.
7.
The Unforce, I think, is just trying to find a bit of an error. Trying to find a bit of a weakness on Berra in front of him. The no assists, I think, is going to come as more of a hindrance at this stage in the race than it will an advantage. Because Beyond Voss, I don't think, is running the same amount of assists or no assists as Berra. So I think that's just going to prove vital at this stage in the race. And of course, I will be able to confirm what will happen in F1 2019 at the end of this stream, involving assists. Or the current proposed plan, I should say. But, still a winner, 5.4 seconds. He's got this race in the bag, I think. 4 laps to go. Paddy's picked up a 3-second time, probably, as we see very tight action between Storm and Matey Boy.
Oh no.
Bit of contact.
What's the move?
Arnold gets him. SVD Rackle went past F1 Spider there as well, I think. So 2 positions gained for those guys. Storm on the back of Matey Boy, though, running down the straight. Storm might have missed time this with the time of thingy. Doesn't look like he's got a straight line speed set up. Now with the DRS enabled, and there you go. Storm picking up the speed down the inside into turn 1. She'll have the move done. Matey Boy is still there on the outside of him, but Storm, beautiful placement into the corner, gets the move done. Matey Boy can't fight that. Storm about 2 seconds a lap quicker, I would say, compared to the guy ahead of him. Matey Boy, who has now begun to close in because he's put up his ERS to 5. Trying to look for a move down the inside. Trying to put Storm in for a mistake. In fact, he's put himself in for a mistake there on those tyres.
4.6 seconds? What's happened?
Still a winner, not running any ERS is what's happened.
Ah.
92% he's got.
It's getting concerned.
SVD Rackler trying to go for a move down the inside of Arno. Ooh, near bit of contact there. Did well, and Arno's kept that position. I wouldn't say it was good placement. I think it was just good driving. Arno got the better one out the corner.
Yeah.
Paddy right on the back of Thomas. Going into Parabolica. Beyond Voss right on the back of Berra as well. All heating up. 3 laps to go. Paddy is going to get Thomas here quite easily, I think. Famous last words. He's got him. 6 to the line and has got him. And it doesn't matter now, because I can safely say it's now a Dutch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The Dutch are taking over here in Italy. As Toxic has just gone past Matey Boy. He's making late progress through the field. Said he was the one to watch. Or one of the ones to watch. He's making progress through the field. The Brits trying to spoil the Dutch party. It's like Eurovision. The Brits trying to get back at the Dutch for winning Eurovision. Arno has got Dumlios, 2 teammates going down into turn 1. Arno's got him, gains that position. Doing well late on in this race, Arno. Beginning to come through the field. With 2 laps to go now, Stinner winner leading. Berra in second and Bjorn Voss sitting in 3rd place at this moment in time. And I think it's going to be no changes to that order really. At this stage in the race, I don't think there's going to be much change in that ordership at all. There might be a change though for 4th, because Pelly is about to gain a position on Michel van Dongen, who has done stunningly well to get a 1-stop out of this. He's falling back though now, and this is going to develop possibly into a 5-way battle for 4th right at the end of this race. Pelly's gone past him though. He should be now clear, and Van Dongen's just going to be coming back into those guys behind him. Oh, there's contact. He misses the braking zone. Completely misses the braking zone, and Pelly's at the corner. It's Thomas that's going to benefit out of this, but it is a net code. Thomas, I think, just moving across, didn't realise he was clear. That was a beautiful helicopter cam. 3 wide out of Curva Grande, pretty much. Oh, there's more contact. Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, Pelly.
Rest my case.
Oh dear.
I rest my case.
Oh, what a shame. 2 laps
Absolutely
from
unbelievable.
home.
Still a winner is 1 lap from home. He's about to start the final lap. Just so unfortunate. It's Storm now going to be gaining on Van Dongen. That is just a ridiculous end to this race, really. Everyone gaining positions. Storm's up the inside. The Dutch party spoiled, it seems, by, I wouldn't say terrible driving, but certainly by driving that is below standard. Some people's going to be after coming in the session after this. Still a winner. Beyond Boss is getting closer though to Berra.
Yeah.
This is not over and done with. And Berra, here comes Beyond Boss. Set first, Lesmo. Beyond Boss has got the run. Down the inside, got him. Beyond Boss gets Berra right in the final lap, but here comes Berra now at the second Lesmo. Berra at the second Lesmo. Drives it down the inside, a little bit aggressive, but he gets that move done. It's just a little bit on the edge still. This is all letting Still a winner get away. He's won this. He can safely say, but Berra fighting for his life from Beyond Boss in second. It is going to come down to who wants it most. Because I think both of these now have got penalties, and I think Beyond Boss is now trying to get Berra. Because I think he knows he's on the same penalties as him. I think he's on the same penalties as him. Still a winner though, coming around the final corner, Parabolica. He is going to win here in Italy. A very, very easy win for Still a winner. Comes across the line to win. Berra's going to be second. Beyond Boss across the line in third. Beyond Boss had 3 seconds
Storm.
more. Time penalty. Storm has just got towed down the inside out of Scary.
Oh,
now, there you go. A mistake made. Not tyre's not going off there for Storm, I don't think either.
Oh no.
Toad coming across the line in fourth, it seems. But Storm, I think Toad's just going to get this on the run to the line, is he? It's going to be so close. Storm across the line, Toad just hanging on. And hangs on. Storm had penalties anyways. Toxic now to fifth. Van Dongen across the line, sixth jumps Storm. Matey Boy Thomas. Old Jake for top 10. That looks pretty much nailed on. Arnie Crasher's coming across the line. Arno going to be coming across the line in 11th. Arno again. For Arno. He's going to be coming across the line in 11th. SCD Rackler in 12th. Dumnios in 13th. Across the line. Dumnios gains 2 positions there with Arno and SVD Rackler due to the penalties. Richie across the line in 14th. He doesn't gain anything. And F1 Spider across the line in 15th, but gains on Richie. And that's the end of the Italian Grand Prix, and we're finished before 8:10.
Wow.
Unbelievable stuff, Jeff. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable. Oh, do you know how I said about that one mic, one wheel podcast? TRL Limitless is the final guest for this series.
Oh.
You can ask him questions, so yeah. Has there been any PS name changes this race? No. Still a winner, the only one not to get a penalty out of the top 10 and out of the top 15 pretty much. So well done, still a winner. He wins. Berra in second, Beyond Voss third, Toad in fourth. I knew the Dutch couldn't keep it together, but Toad, I think, drafted today from 19th into fourth. Good performance, gaining 15 positions. Toxic fifth, Van Dongen in sixth. Ruined, I think, by that contact that he made. Yeah. He's Toxic gaining them by 2/10 as well for fifth. Storm, Matey Boy, Thomas, Old Jake. Dutch rule here in Italy. Dumlios, Arno, SVD, Rackler, on Spider, Richie, Pelly, Scott, and Phil McConaughey, and Daft Peed as well. He'll get a mention because he didn't participate in this race. But he did serve his qualifying ban because of a disconnection issue. He did serve that qualifying ban.
Indeed, and now it's time for the interviews. Oh, nice. I'll just suggest these people. Yes.
Why didn't you shoot me?
Scar, who else? That guy, that guy, that guy. Oh, I need some more. That's the first batch coming through. Yes, batch. And here's the next batch coming through any second. Any second. Any second now. Anyway, still the winner is here, so we'll congratulate him first. Congratulations on yet another win, extending your lead in the championship, I do believe. But yeah, it was a very interesting start, of course. You started down in 6th or 7th place, so you had to really try and make your way up the field. So talk us through the opening stint for you on those super soft tyres.
Yeah, well, I'll start with qualifying. I invalidated 2 of my 3 laps, so that was quite shite. So I only had 1 run, 6th place. So I was a bit scared for turn 1, but I managed to get the outside line and pass, I think, 1 or 2 people. I think Misha van Dongen and Pelly. No, not Pelly. But yeah. The stint, yeah, it went quite good, and then some people crashed in front of me because it was so busy with like 5 cars out of turn 2, and I knew something was gonna happen, so I avoided the crash, and from then on, I just had great pace. I don't know where I pulled it from, but I just kept going, and yeah, that's what won me the race eventually, I think.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, ultimately on those soft tyres you're able to maintain good pace there, and your rivals, Bear and Bjorn Voss, your main rivals anyway, didn't go for that strategy. They went for the mediums. So, do you think if you all went on the softs, do you think it could have been much closer towards the end of the race, and well, pretty much through the entirety of the second stint? Because you guys are pretty much matched on pace in the first stint.
Yeah, I do think so, but they were fighting all the time. So yeah, when you're fighting with another car, your tire wear goes skyrocketing. So probably, let's say if Björn took softs, maybe he found himself doing a 2-stop because of his tire wear. My tire wear was also pretty bad. I had like 70% in the end. So yeah. I think they made the right call. I just got lucky that I had a lot of clean air. I just could manage the tires till the end.
Yeah, of course, and this is doing wonders for your championship, of course. Heading into the next race, I do believe we are in the Circuit of the Americas. So, yeah, how do you think you'll go around there?
Ooh, yeah, quite a tricky track. But I think it will be an interesting one. You can race very close to one another there. So yeah, I hope it's going to be a good race.
Fantastic, and I think I've just realised that we might be using the 2019 calendar, so we might have Mexico next.
Okay.
I need to double check
well.
that. But yeah, regardless,
It is
congratulations.
Mexico.
It is Mexico. Oh, dear. Well, how do you think you'll get on in Mexico briefly then?
Yeah, Mexico is quite an interesting one. I had a race there recently, and the strategy is always very tricky. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
We will see indeed, as I get a terrible start there. Oh. Anyway, thank you for racing today, and congratulations once again on your victory. And yeah, good luck for next week's race.
Thanks, man. Thanks for the comms.
No problem. It was a alright race. And yes, you can. We're nearly done though. We're nearly done. Just gotta do these 2 people. Two people left to interview and then we're finished. So Bera is second to last, apparently. So Bera, your first race in F3, and it went pretty well.
Yeah, it did.
But yeah, talk us through the first stint of the race, the opening lap or two, and how that was for you just settling into these new, well, essentially new drivers that you're having to come up against in F3 now.
Yeah, it was fun. It was different. It was, yeah, I thought of myself in qualifying. I had a great qualifying, especially the last stint. And only Mr. Bjorn Vos was quicker than me by around 3/10, I believe. So that's he did an amazing job as well. And then I just I had a great start, but then I locked up. I think a lap later. So I had to give up the position, and all of a sudden, Sistina Winner was there as well. So then it kind of became a three-way fight. But then I twice I outbroke myself at the first chicane, and once I did hit Richie, I believe. So yeah, I'm really sorry about that. But after that, I only got a warning still, so that was a bit weird. I thought I got 10 seconds or something, you know. But yeah, from then on, I was just trying to catch Bjorn back, and I did. But then the battling didn't help, because I knew Sistina Winner was on the softs. So I think I could have had him in the last few laps, because my tire wear was only like at 40-50%. So
yeah, I mean,
yeah,
do you think
that was my race.
do you think if you went onto the softs and did Stinner Winner's strategy, you might have had a chance of battling Stinner Winner for the race win?
No chance, because I'm still learning to drive without assist, so I didn't have any traction control, and that was quite, well, it was quite tasty at first, but at the end I began to struggle with the tire wear still.
Yeah, well, a fantastic start anyway to your GHR F3 racing career anyway, and well, we wish you all the best, of course, for the next race, which is in Mexico. So how do you think you'll get on there?
Well, I'll just put on my sombrero and do the same as I did today.
Oh, that's good to hear. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you on the top step of the podium. Who knows? Because you showed really good pace here today, and yeah, it can only get better here for you, I think. So really encouraging stuff.
I had some advice from Montana earlier on, so yeah, it was fun.
Ah, Montana.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course, and we can't wait to see how you get on next week. So congratulations on your podium here today, and all the best for next week's race.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
And last but not least, it's Matey Boy. Matey Boy, how was the start of the race for you?
It was okay. No dive bombers, which was good, and just basically, I'm disappointed in myself really, because I should have qualified at least 3 places upwards. I fucked up basically on the qualifying, my last qualifying. And then during the race, I went off in, I don't know if it's Lesmo 1, Lesmo 2, where I was doing my MFD and totally missed my braking point.
Oh yes, we did see that, unfortunately.
Oh, you got that one, did you?
I definitely commented on them.
Yes, so I was just like, what am I doing out here? I thought it was an ice cream man or something. I was like, get ready to pick up and call it. Well, and that basically lost me. I don't know how many seconds I lost there. And then I was having a few good battles, and I got a time penalty for racing. Well, I shouldn't have got no time penalties, basically. And I think I've lost about 10 seconds, so I think I really could have finished 2-3 places higher, to be quite honest.
Right, yeah, I mean, there was a bit of trouble ahead as well with Pelly retiring, late crashes, but Anyway.
Well, I'll take anything, mate. I'll bring, don't worry about that. If they crash, that's not my fault.
Yeah, of course. Good points for Renault as well, of course. But anyway, do you think without that mistake you would have been definitely like in the top 5 position? Looking at what
yeah,
happened
well,
in the
when I
race?
finished, I think I finished 9th. I think, yeah, I could have, looking at the time, so I think I could have finished at least 10, 15 seconds quicker. So whatever the times were, I think I could have finished at least there.
Yeah, well, the next race, of course, is Mexico, so are you hoping for big points there?
No, I just drink tequila and get out of my nut, to be quite honest. Mexico's, it's not generally a track that I enjoy, but I'll just keep going, hopefully, you never know. I'll pick up whatever points I can.
Yeah. Well, anyway, well done anyone getting P9 today, despite your mistake and things like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, we wish you all the best, of course, for the next race in Mexico, this time next week.
No.
I thank you.
No.
Keep on the good work.
And yeah, oh, I need to change the track. There we go. This is Mexico, the next track. And yeah, that is it. Everyone has been interviewed. Very quick, which is kind of strange.
Oh my god, yeah. Jesus Christ. Ah. Hang on.
Yes, we are, and you're not coming.
Hang on.
So yeah, is that
Oh yeah, everyone is, yeah. So somebody random has just joined, but still. That randomer is LK Kyle, of course.
randomer? See you, randomer?
Ah. Yeah, Kyle's just joined. Right, let me talk you through then what's going to be happening this week. F2, of course, happening on Thursday. We've got F1 on Friday, F4 on Saturday. Tomorrow night, for you GT Sport drivers, I will be hosting a session from 7 o'clock. It's not going to be streamed. It is going to be a, essentially, first come, first served basis, private session. It's a test session for GT3's Circuit de la Sarthe on Sunday. Then there will be a live stream on Wednesday, also GT Sport related. I'm not going to be here. I'm doing TTG Mini League commentary sadly on Wednesday. I'm also doing GAFA commentary on Wednesday, so I've got a double shift going on there. But you're going to be in the capable hands of Mr. Ballboy57 for the live stream, and as well as somebody else who will be there. I don't know who it is.
Oh.
Somebody else will be there as well. We'll sort that out in the next couple of minutes or so. As we will get into this little race that's going on now. And then, yeah, and then we're back to GT Sport on Sunday. Chips respectively Pro Am and Pro. Driver placements will be out on Wednesday or Thursday. And we'll be getting through those tonight as well.
Hello.
Fantastic.
Amanda just joined.
Yeah.
Hello.
So, how was the race?
We are still live, by the way.
Oh. You just sent me an invite.
Ah, let's see.
I'm ending it in a minute though. Just want to see what happens there. Oh my gosh.
Think fast!
Don't tap me round. Right.
What was that an illegal overtake? Thank you.
I have no idea. But yeah, so the next F1 2018 event will be F2, which I'll be in. Mads will be in there as well.
Oh! F1 2019 plans. Provisional plans at the minute. We can confirm we are going to be opting to run no assists and assisted leads. First time ever. No assists and assisted leagues, and we're also going to be announcing something very good, brand new to F1 2019, will be the Academy.
Oh.
I can't release any more information than that. Unless the people who know what the Academy is would like to spoil things for everyone, the viewers that are still remaining with us. Yeah, but that's our F1 2019 plans. Not much meat on the bone at the minute, but we're going to work on that this week. For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, so I'm gonna be
What a move.
I just noticed.
Round the outside. Take note, Montana Blizzard, if you're watching. Oh, no,
Yeah,
don't take note
of
of
him
him.
getting puffed off as well.
Oh, what are you doing? Right, I'm going to dive it down your inside now, I don't even care. Yeah, push you off. Oh, you're pushing...
Just knew that was going to happen. Oh, there's a randomer that's ahead. Oh, and he's trying to take people off. Who's this? Yes, he's taking off the leader. Thank you, whoever you are. Oh, the leader was told. Oh, well.
It's fine.
Thank you to my teammate who was just taken off. Told.
Bulletproof.
And it's going to make me win this race for everyone to see.
Dear, oh dear.
Go on, go quicker down the straight, man, you bloody
Anyway.
moron.
Just want to have a look at the
Come on,
comments.
come on, come on.
Nice, no assist league.
Yeah, we're going to aim at getting the best possible drivers into GHR on F1 2019. So if you are one of those best drivers of F1 2019, current F1 at F2 pace ideally, join us.
Idiot.
Does this league stay?
Does what league?
This league stay? I'm not quite sure what that means.
If it's F3,
Idiot. Idiot.
Oh, hang on.
Let them in.
Is Toe gonna go for it? Oh.
Nope.
One more corner to go.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh no.
No one likes you. No one.
Ah.
You have no.
oh no! I didn't know he had a 2-second time penalty, that's why I did that. Oh, I got beat anyways by, yeah. He didn't get a 2-second time penalty, I'm gutted.
One with assists, one with no assists. Details will be provided very shortly, don't worry about that.
Yeah, obviously it'll depend on the amount of sign-ups, I think, that we get on the new game. But if we have 4 tiers again, what our plan would be is have F1 as a pure no assist league, F2 and F3 as restricted assist leagues. That will involve traction control and ABS and possibly racing line turned off, or turned on I should say, and then all assist leagues for F4, which will be the Academy League, which will be running the F2 cars.
Yeah, so that's the plan. We'll
As a
draft
natural
that
progression
then.
step.
But yeah, I think
So I've got 17 people watching, oh my god.
I know that's kind of strange. Got that many people still watching after the race. Thanks
Does this
for
league
that.
stay? One with assist, one with no assist? Yeah, pretty much what I've just explained there. Really. It is about to absolutely team it down, by the way, here in where I live. It looks as if we are going to get some rain, and we might get lightning as well, because fantastic. Thunder and lightning is very exciting for those Russians in Europe.
Oh,
Anyways, I think we should end it here.
indeed. So until next time. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks everyone for racing today, of course. And yeah, until
next
the
live stream will be Wednesday. GT Sport, I'm leaving you in the capable hands of doing that mobile.
I took all the money. I took all the money before you could get it.
Dun dun dun. Anyway, thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.
Goodbye. Damon Hill. Damon Hill.
Damon Hill, David Coulthard, Phil Hill, Jean-Eric Verne, Mika Hakkinen,
Jerome D'Ambrosio.
Lance
Keelan
Stroll.
Leah. Mahatma Gandhi.
Lee Mather, Damon Hill, F6.
You know he doesn't have
Damon Hill.